Ever wondered how Apple creates that sleek, dreamy liquid glass look? Today, you're going to learn how to make it yourself. So buckle up, open your editor, and let's bring that Apple-style shine to life. Ready? Let's go. All right, create a composition with these settings. Now just drag and drop the background in the timeline and adjust its position. Select Rectangle tool and make it stroke nil and enable the fill. And then just draw the shape. I'm naming the shape layer to box. All right, now hold Command and double-click on the Pan Anchor tool to make the anchor point in the middle of the shape and align it in the middle. Search for the roundness property and increase it to almost 600. Click on the box layer and go to the Effect menu and then choose Slider Control. Rename it to X and make a duplicate of it and then rename the second control to Y. All right, now open the box layer and then copy the X values of size and paste it to the value of X controller. Similarly, copy the Y value and paste it to Y controller. Now hold the Option key and click the stopwatch to activate the expression and then parent it to the X controller. Now highlight the Y dimension and then parent it to the Y controller. I have done these steps to control the size of the rectangle in both dimension. See how if I slide the X slider, the rectangle is changing the size. Similarly, we can control for the Y direction. All right, now add a keyframe for the Y slider and move it to 3 frames ahead. And move back to the starting frame and put the value 0. Similarly do for the X controller. I will go 2 frames ahead and add a keyframe, and then move 3 frames ahead to add the final keyframe, and set the first keyframe to 144. Cool, the animation looks pretty. Now we have to add bounce expression to make it more dynamic. I have given the bounce expression in the description box. Copy it and open the expression for the Y controller by holding Option key and click on the stopwatch icon and paste the expression. Similarly do for the X controller. All right, now you can see the results, how it behaves more dynamically. Now we have to animate its position also. To do that, select the box layer, press P, and add a keyframe, then move some frames ahead and press this diamond button to add another keyframe. Then go to the first keyframe and decrease the Y dimension value. Don't forget to add the bounce expression. Cool, we have done with the animation part. Now we will work on to make liquid glass effect. So, make the box layer to an adjustment layer. Go to the Effect and Preset and search Fast Box Blur, then add it to the layer. Set the blur value to 5, and you can see this kind of effect. Now search for the Transform effect and add it to the layer. Increase the scale value to somehow 105, and then search for the Tint effect and add it to the layer. Change both the color to white, and then decrease the amount to about 10. Look, we have achieved a minimal glass effect. All right, now duplicate the box layer and rename it to Map. Now we will match the size and position of both layer. To do that, double press U to reveal all effects of a layer. Similarly do for the map layer. Now parent the size effect of map layer to the size effect of box layer. Also parent the position effect. Cool. Now go make the map layer to normal layer and delete all effects except Fast Box Blur. Remove the fill and enable the stroke of map layer. Set the stroke color to white. Increase the blur radius to 10% and also increase the stroke width to 40. Now hide the map and select box, then search for displacement effect and add it to the layer. Select the displacement to map and set both these property to luminance. Don't forget to change source to effect and mask. You can see by changing these values, we can obtain a refraction effect. So I will set these values to 110 and 100 respectively. Well, we have done these things yet. Now we will add highlights to it. To do that, duplicate the map layer and name it to Light A. Now unhide this layer and decrease the stroke width to 7 and also decrease the blur radius to about 2. Go to Effect and Preset, search for Set Matte and add it to the layer. Change the Track Matte to Box and change its blending option to Add. Now decrease the opacity to 35%. And yeah, you will see this cool refractive glass effect. Again, duplicate the Light A and rename it to Light B. Enable the fill and remove stroke. Set the opacity to 100% and remove all the effects. Now in the effect panel, search for the CC light sweep, then add it to the layer. Choose the center of the light in exactly middle of the glass. Now adjust the intensity and thickness. Also change the light reception to cutout. You can copy my values. Alright, here with the help of this direction property, you can animate this rim light effect. Let's add one more light source. To do that, duplicate the light B and name it light C. Cool. Now, just change the direction property and keep the light source to top right corner of the glass. Here you can see the overall animation. We just have to add text, and our liquid glass will be created. Select the text tool and type the word. Now adjust its position and place it in the middle. After that, parent the text to the box layer. You can see our text is following the position of the box layer, but it does not shrink as the glass shrinks. To fix this, we have to add set matte effect to the text. So, search for the set matte and add it to the text layer. Now, change the take matte to box. And yep, we fixed it. So, here you can see we have created the Apple-style liquid glass effect. Just one last step and we will done with it. Add fast box blur to the text layer and place it to above the set matte. Now animate the blur effect. Like in the beginning, text should be blurred, and as the liquid glass reveals the blurriness of the text fade out. Select both the keyframes and press F9 to easy ease them. Open the graph editor and make the graph similar like me. And finally, the liquid glass effect is created. You can use this effect to make you project more modern and impress everyone with it. If you have watched the video till here, thank you very much. Like the video and subscribe me for more tutorials.